Let's watch it either off of $1 or over 125 daily high. And again, the range here is going to be, if you do get over 125, 125 is going to be your range if you take the flush. If we do take the break, then the range will be 150, and we'll say 160 to keep it simple. Not bad, though. I'm always a fan. Whenever we have a lot of gappers like this, it means there's more chances for entry criteria to be met, which is a good thing. Are we going to trade all of them? No, definitely not. But there's a higher chance that one of them is going to meet criteria now. And so that's a real good thing. All right. So we've got 3 so far. Mod, I know we were watching this from the watch list last night. It's pulled back to entry criteria, so we're kind of watching it over the 2-2s. I don't know that I love it over 2-2. I was kind of wanting to watch it over VWAP, if you recall from the watch list. That 2-2 is like your max line in the sand. But how I actually wanted to watch it today was for the pivot over VWAP, and I still like that. I still want to look for the pivot over VWAP. It hasn't been able to do it yet this morning. Volume has kind of lacked up until like the last hour. So I still want to watch mod today, depending on how it opens. But same plan though. I don't want to watch it off 122 at the lows. I really want to watch it if it can start to leg up and form some type of direction for the day to the upside. We can look for pullbacks. Similar to how we traded ASST yesterday is how I'd be watching mod today. So very similar. And our range here on mod, I mean, gosh, it's hard to even gauge because of the range here. But I would say probably to be conservative, I would look for 280, 3 and 330. We'll use the range here of 280 to 330 if you can get that pivot over VWAP. It looks good going into the open today, but again, I have to wait till after the open. Otherwise, there's just not enough volume here in pre-market to gauge the break of VWAP. So we'll see. Mod looks good though. FFIE we had on last night's watch list as well. We wanted to watch this one today over 513. It's already made a large move now this morning up to 612. It's almost up $1 a share. I still want to watch it again this morning because it has range to 850. Right, so our range here is to 850, which means if we have to, we can even watch it over 650. Right, and even over 650, we'd still have $2 of range. So we can still watch this morning over the highs as well. That'll be over this morning's high and over yesterday's high. So you've got that confluence to form your risk there at 650, which looks good. And you've got the range to what I'm seeing on the daily to about 850. That's what I'm looking at, is that past daily low back here from the 25th of June. That 850 low is kind of what I'm looking for my range. And so we'll see if we can get that move up into the 7s today. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I do like it, but I just wouldn't be looking for pullbacks off 513 anymore. It worked in pre-market, obviously, from the watch list. But aside from that, you've got to watch it over the highs. So that'll be over 650. And again, range here is going to be to the 750 and 770. You've got 850, but as far as actual range goes, I'll say 750 and 770. There's hardly any incentive over those highs, so keep that in mind. Right now, we've got 5 gappers to watch. That is awesome. Let's see, anything else? I don't think we have any more gappers to look at here that I cared for. Those were the top 5. No other significant gappers. All right, well, that's what we're watching. Let me pull up the nightly watch list, see if anything is on there that's not on here. I think there might have been a handful. Let's see, we already went over East, already went over MODD, already went over FFIE. So all of the setups pretty much from last night's watch list are gappers this morning, which is a great thing. YYGH, we also wanted to watch today. How did it open today? I needed to see volume. Okay, not watching that. CP&G wanted to watch as well. That was the only one we haven't gone over yet. And that is a nasty look into the open. That does not look great. I wanted to watch it over 24 bucks. Needless to say, probably not going to get that today. So I'm not going to watch this. Definitely not going to watch this on CP&G. So let me switch layouts and get all of my charts pulled up. And I definitely suggest take the time to get all these charts pulled up on your end too, mark them all up, get them ready to go. That way you're fully prepared for the open today. And you've got about 12 minutes. Let me get all mine pulled up as well. We only have 5 setups to watch today, but they're all fresh gappers. So it's a good look. Everything looks pretty good this morning. It'll be just a matter of what meets criteria after the open today. Yesterday was a really good day from staying really selective, really picky, and so we're going to do the same thing again today, as you always should. And try to have a great Thursday. Let's see. I've got everything pulled up on my end and marked up. I think I'm ready for the open. A lot of small cap action this morning, though. No real mid cap gappers, large cap gappers. A lot of small cap action. Which, of course, overall market's pretty weak, so explains it. And as always, as my usual reminder goes, if you are new and you joined yesterday, make sure you don't trade on day one. Make sure you go through all of the channels that say start here. It's under the start here category on the left of your screen. Go through all of those first before you try to trade. You got to know how stuff works and how you're supposed to be set up first before you can really operate properly. So do that. Take your time. Don't jump into it, head first and screw yourself. So be smart. And aside from that too, anybody that does DM you with the name Kev, it is not me. So make sure you do block and report them. Ignore them. Don't send anybody money. Don't send anybody crypto. And you will be all good. So spend this time to get prepared. We've got about 10 minutes until the open. If you have any questions, you can let me know as well. But until then, we've got about 10, 11 minutes. All right, those of you on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and shut down those streams now to get ready for the open. We have 5 setups to watch today into the bell. Already starting the day with 4 trades and 4 wins in pre-market, so pretty good start to the day. But if you want to watch me trade live, make sure to get your 7-day free trial, and I'll catch y'all there. Peace, guys.